abandoned, bald, scared dog like a stone statue. But miracles can really happen. Usually, to see a dog that is nearly bald is not a normal thing, just like this case here. Karla Solis saw a scared dog shaking in fear underneath a car, naked, bald and starving, in awful pain. She tried several times and was eventually successful to get the dog to come out into the open. Finally, in the sun, the dog looked like he was made of stone, like a statue. A severe case of mange, with other things like thick infections and other skin infections, made his skin really sore and inflamed. It must have been really painful all the time, the poor dear. He looked like a skeleton. For his breed, he should have been considerably heavier. But as he stood, you could see his hip bones. He was so emaciated. The vet discovered, along with all the other complications, that he had a lump in his abdomen too. Karla contacted Becky Moder, who rescues and works with neglected animals in Mexico and transports them to shelters in the US. They needed to raise money for his medical bills to get him back to health. The pup was about 5 years old and was a real fighter to have made it through so much hardship already. He would need a small miracle to recover. Becky raised money, but there simply wasn't enough. She refused to give up though and paid almost half the cost of her own pocket. To everyone's surprise, the dog responded better than they could have imagined to his treatments. He was beginning to heal finally. By the October, the doggy called Elliot was growing his fur back. It started out really fuzzy and funny, but then you could see it was going to be a thick, fluffy coat. He was getting much healthier, and it was time to start looking for a forever home for him. He was taken to the US from Mexico, where it was not long all before he was spotted by Kim Forrest and her partner in California. The couple had been searching for a more senior dog to love, and they thought he would be perfect and calm for them. Kim said, "We got to meet him and walk him, and he was such a gentle lead. I think that's really what got us. He was very calm-tempered, he didn't bark, and he was super-duper friendly. He was a very happy dog." It was only fitting that they renamed him, so they decided they would call him Asher. He was nervous at first, but slowly started to adapt to his environment. Over the last 2 years, he has really come out of his shell. Kim said, "When we first got him, we didn't think he wanted to play at all. We had bought him all these toys, and if you took a squeaky toy and squeaked it at him, he would look at you like you're crazy. But as time went on, we realized that he really just likes my stuffed animals. He started to take my teddy bears, and now he loves to play with anything that doesn't have a squeaker or sound. It's his favorite thing. He once hid from the sun in terrible pain. Now he basks in the sun and he really loves it." Kim went on to say, "When we first got him, he didn't bark at all. And now that he's warmed up to us and barks when we get home because he's so excited. But he's still very calm, and he loves to be outside. He loves to go on hikes with them and be out of the house on an adventure too. His striking fluffy fur always catches everyone's attention. People love his fluffy fur." Kim describes it like this: "Everywhere we go, somebody wants to talk to us about him. It's very fun to have that kind of attention for him, because he deserves it. I could honestly not imagine having a better dog." His forever family celebrated his 1 year from adoption date. They made it a moment to remember with doggy cake. He really loved the attention he got. Asher celebrating the 1 year anniversary of his adoption. Kim said that, "I'm pretty sure he'd be a good brother, but I think he likes being the only child." Kim remembers how when they first got him home, they had bought him so many toys and squeaky toys too. But when they squeaked his toy, he would look at them like they're crazy. Slowly, he started to like his toys, especially the teddy bears. How sweet. His mom has thought that he's much more settled now, and it's getting closer to considering adopting another animal. Maybe this time, a cat. For now, he remains the only child. He had so much grief and pain to start his life. He really deserves such a loving and kind home that he has now. Considering he's older, he is a miracle standing, and the icing on the cake is lovely, sweet, and adorable. Please share this with your friends and family if you enjoyed this lovely story. What do you think? Scroll down to the comments below. Don't you forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Top Animal Stories channel. Thank you for watching.